So they'll be calling you radical. We're going to talk about the birds dying off all across. It's obvious radiation poisoning. It's obviously the plutonium flu, Chinese bird flu. Oh boy. There's a reactor in Meltdown in China. The new experimental SMR is the fucking imperialists are in Idaho. Yay, we didn't invite fucking Rupert this year. They didn't invite that fuckhead from Twitter either. It's just the Zionists are all that's fucking invited. And so, right there where the fucking salmon died, where's Ezra Pound when you need him? He was born right there. So we have another Bangladesh fire, another shirtwaist fire in Bangladesh. Get your slave-made gear. Get your slave-made fucking gear. Get your slave-made fucking gear. Get your slave-made gear. What a fucking shame that is. That artist that used to work with me in San Diego. She threw away our career. What a shame. So anyway, the birds. We got fire going all over here. It's 104, 105, 106 every day. Nobody has a fucking... How can nobody connect the dots on the fucking dead birds, the dead tide pools? Fukushima. It's nuclear. Anything, I mean, anything to do with nuclear for fucking... They're just like... It's like a sexually messaged young woman. And you've been in a relationship with her for 10, 15 years, and she never bothered telling you that. So Fukushima is. Nobody's going to talk about it. They're just going to ignore it. Fukushima denial is the greatest mental illness in human history. So the birds. It's obvious. And scientists are mystified. They're baffled. They're puzzled. That's all we've heard for 10 fucking years. Aren't you sick of it? Aren't you fucking sick of it yet? Mystified, baffled, stumped, perplexed, bewildered. We're getting to it. We're running toxicology. We're going to run this report. We're going to get on, dress up and cut up fucking wells. Fucking act like we're a fucking biologist, a scientist. Aren't you fucking tired of it yet? I mean, 10 years of mystified, baffled, stumped, perplexed, curious. They always got a fucking excuse. By the way, the biologist from Rowdy Creek called me today. Fuck, got to hear his excuses. I just listened to him, and then I fucking counter him. I'm like, okay. They're dying to see, no damage. I don't give a fuck about this pool's in reach, restoration. I don't give a fuck. Bottom line, they're not coming home. Hello. Fucking nuance here, nuance there. So all the birds are fucking dying all over the songbirds. I used to always say, well, if I die at my funeral, that's the fucking song. That fucking song, Fleetwood Mac, Songbird. No, not that one, Atlantic Songbird. They're killing all the fucking songbirds. No one gives a fuck. I mean, 5G, fucking, it's Radio Roundup. You mix it in. So we got a nuclear disaster going in China. Now, this is just coincidence, okay? I'll tag his name. I'm not going to butcher his name. I liked it last year in the New York Times. So, the China Pierre Curie died last year, 76, from nuclear radiation poisoning. So his wife had died 10 years earlier. The Curies of China. Zhang. And so, this year, stay with me, this is important. Really historical video. So, the experimental SMR nuclear mine these Zion King freaks are all in on. Why is Utah all in on this thing? I worked on the initiative to get the fucking amps through. That money was for wind and solar. They had fucking New Scale from hell, just came in and fucking stole it. The Reyes connection. Just took it. $300 million they've already forked out for these fucking SMRs, a little NUKE never heard anyway. They already tried it, Rocket Eye blew up. Blew up on 8/8 on the White Sea in Russia. They're experimenting on them supposedly in Idaho National Lab, right there fucking getting down with Ezra Pound, where the Zionists are having their fucking billionaire fucking club. How's it even legal for billionaires in this country? I mean, free market fairy tales, yay, Trumpism versus Obamacans. Fucking freak show. Our fathers are rolling over in their graves, so are our grandfathers. So the birds, it's obvious. They got every single symptom of fucking radiation poisoning. Oh, well, the radiation levels would be really high there. They are, fuckhead. Well, go look at Rat now. Go look at it. Go look at NET.com, NETC.com. Go look at it. Go look at it. The fucking ratings are off the hook. They've been getting higher and higher and higher for that. So the little SMR reactor, the first one in the history, so all they are is a reactor they've condensed smaller and smaller. They're the same fucking little piglet. Fucking leaves the same nuclear waste, uranium-235, after fucking you're frying from 238, the whole centrifuge process, the gas is just consolidated, it's smaller, it's a fast breeder, it's just hotter. It's been experimented on since the 50s. It's blown up every fucking time. They did it again. 2018, went online. Went into meltdown. I did a video on it. Google fucking took it down. So Trump, doing his press conference yesterday, goes on this rant about the Wuhan lab. I've always said that the plutonium flu, that's what COVID is. I've said that from day one. It's Fukushima. Denial. So he's doing it, talking about the Wuhan lab hypothesis, and then he goes on this rant about nuclear. I don't ever say nuclear. I don't say he doesn't want to get pushed out of a building. So the lead physicist in all of China, this guy has been called the protege to the, the Chinese Oppenheimer. Most people in China compare him to William Teller. Now, we had the father of nuclearism, Einstein, no, Oppenheimer, forced to do in New Mexico. Fermi, the propagandist, who's the original propagandist? Geis. Jeff Bezos' fucking grandfather. So, this guy, well, he's obviously going to be, we'll hang him, they will execute him, because this thing failed. So, stay with me. So, Arriva, the French-backed fucking nuclear nightmare who merged with Chicago Bridge and I for the Moxville fairy tale at Savannah River, South Carolina, that's looted $29 billion fucking dollars. It never worked. Who went bankrupt? Westinghouse, Toshiba together went bankrupt. The World Bank, fucking bailed them out. The whole nuclear consortium's all gone bankrupt. The French company partnered with the Chinese fucking government to fucking do this fast breeder. First one in the world. First one in the world. So the French, by law, this is international law. International law, when there's an accident and it blows up, they have to send out what they call the imminent radiation letter. The imminent radiation letter was sent out to the United States the week of January 6, 2021. To the Department of Energy, by law, had to go to there. How did that get negotiated? So it went to Jennifer Graham home. And sliding with Biden, the Obama protege, the fucking just like Trump. They sat on it. They didn't tell anybody. It got leaked to CNN in the middle of the night. It got out. The letter only gets sent out when there's absolutely no argument. There's an accident. This little SMR fucking went into meltdown. It started up in 2018. I did a fucking video on it right when Trump killed net neutrality and they started kettling me. Fuck, it had 100,000 views like that. It was on the front page of Reddit. They sure the fuck don't get it. So, this reactor's in meltdown. That's an unarguable fact. Unarguable fact because that's international law. When I get to Vienna in fucking September for the conference, I'll be there. I got to know everybody, all the muck-mucks. I'll get to the bottom of all this. But that letter only is set down when we absolutely, positively know it's a fucking meltdown. And Jennifer Graham Holmes sat on it. Never told anybody. Oh, the red fucking sun. Let's go to them fucking Olympics. No running, no jumping, no cheering, no fucking drinking, no marijuana fucking smoking, no fucking protesting, just television contract. Go team. Mitt Romney says boycott the 2022 games in 6 months. What about this one? Don't go. So, the letter was sent. So, it's unarguable fact that there's a meltdown going on in China. French government the French backed Arriva by international law has to send it to all downwind countries. Breaking news, the jet stream moves left to right. So it's perfect correlation with the birds. So the meltdown, you mix it in with what's going on, just more with Fukushima, no doubt in my mind. And it fits perfectly where the jet stream. I did some weather patterning, so did Bob Nichols, and it's right there. It's radiation poisoning. And of course, just like when in the peninsula a year ago, when TASS in Russia, on the Russian trench there next to Fukushima, all the fucking animals completely washed up dead, all of them. The Minister of Environment in Russia said, this is the worst ecological catastrophe I've ever seen. He started to cry. Greenpeace was there. They ruled out fuel. They ruled out everything. As soon as they realized it was nuclear, they shut the fuck up, because the nuclear industry, fucking, the Zion fucking imperialists, they own you. They own the world. If Fukushima hasn't proven it, and all the sheep just go along, yeah, we just magically hypnotized, forgot about Fukushima. Oh, I forgot when I was fucking hardcore molested. I forgot when the fucking nuclear industry gang raped Mother Earth. Just forgot. Just ignore. Yeah, it's a death sentence. Fukushima denial. So, the lead physicist over there who runs the whole fucking program on the 17th, 16th of June, fell out of a window. Kind of like Anderson Vanderbilt's fucking dad. Fucking Cooper. Andy Vandy was in Fukushima. CIA, NSA, CFR. Everybody's going to hold tight. Nobody's going to break ranks. So, these birds, oh boy, that's what it is. The Chinese bird flu, oh fucking A. I'll come up with the name of it. I'll tag it in here. So mix it on with the Futonium fucking flu. That's what the cores are doing. They've been doing for 3,707 days. They've been burrowing into the fucking earth, into the Pacific Ocean. The nuclear cores. At least 3, mostly likely 6. They're suns, bringing star power to Earth. Livermore, California. Well, they brought stars. The sun can give you cancer from 93 million miles away. These suns are 6,500 miles away in the Pacific Ocean, killing the salmon. So there's no doubt in my mind that's what it is. I'll come up with the name of it. You know, the 8/8 nuclear disaster in 2019, nobody even talks about it. Just killed the top 8 nuclear physicists in all of Russia. Killed them. Dead. Blew up. John Huntsman, to my face. Yeah, I collected the data. But he holds court because he's a fucking billionaire. Because these billionaires think that they're money. Fukushima, the great equalizer, it kills you scumbag motherfuckers too. So, and then they're dumb fucking useful idiots they call politicians. Oh, they're some dumb fuckers. Whoa! Ah. Better switch that big cam to the right. So the year of the suns, the greatest turnaround in sports history, in the history of all sports. What a metaphor for this fucking boil in the western United States. Great Salt Lake guy's dry. New York Times reports that in 175 years, they think the Great Salt Lake didn't exist till Mormons got here. Fur trader, it's the lowest it's been in probably 300 million years. Lake Bonneville. See that? Well, you can't see it because of smoke. There's a line right across there. That's the shoreline from the ancient Lake Bonneville. So another shirtwaist fire going on in Bangladesh. Get your slave-made gear. Fucking go Jazz, go Suns, go fucking Nets. We got a different uniform. The Jazz had the same uniform for fucking 25, 30 years. They get a new one every week. Slave-made gear. Remember when I used to stand in Times Square? I'd stand in the cage with the Chinese activist. He died of cancer, by the way, in Tiananmen Square. You know, he's dead of leukemia. Never got out. We protested for years trying to get him out. I used to drink the beet juice like blood, and people would come over with their brand new garments all the way from your Vanity Fair, Victoria's Secret. By the way, Vanity Fair needs to shut the fuck up. They're doing article after article after article on fucking Epstein and Maxwell. Vanity Fair is who protected them. Vanity Fair, this writer, oh, I used to write for him, I got away from it. No, they're all, just like this girl who's The new black book. Oh, please. I found it on the fucking sidewalk and sold it. Okay. Okay. She obviously was hanging around with Epstein. Got smart, stole it years ago. I mean, just admit it. Admit it. You know, line up for the lawsuits. So, this Chinese, he's the Edward Teller. You know, he won the award. He was awarded their father of nuclearism, who's like our Oppenheimer. He was awarded that award. He's the guy running this SMR, this experimental SMR. It went into Meltdown. They don't fuck around, China. They were going to execute him. You know, that's what happens when you make mistakes. Just like in the United States, if you don't line up and just be a good fuck. There's a new study coming out now saying that 68% of all young PhD fucking and all research admit to lying and cheating on research papers. Well, that's how you get published. I mean, I know a young girl right now who was trying to work with me, a PhD, was trying to help Kevin Black, you know, let's get in the lab, start doing some experiment on some of the mice. You know, I'm friends with the PhDs from her program at MIT, the mold one and her husband. They're the ones that brought my phone to me at Monterey. She says, you should have heard rip us apart when we were doing our mice study with the Fukushima fallout and proving to her. She just shredded us. We couldn't get published. We had to switch. What do you think Aaron Swartz was doing when he downloaded the fucking MIT media? Oh, that one's out of here. Fucking, I ain't no pull hitter either. Whoa. Fuck. I Ricky Henderson, that motherfucker. So, this reactor's in meltdown. That's unarguable fact. This little SMR. So, the same week, Governor Cox, who I've asked twice why he was running about these little, he says, I don't even know what they are, Kevin. But yet, he gets elected and he goes right in with Gates and fucking Buffett in Wyoming for an SMR fact. When just less than a year ago, he told me he didn't even know what one was. Well, who's fucking pulling his strings? That's a tough one. This belongs in the Smithsonian. She died. Some of these patches alone I've seen go for many thousands of dollars, just one patch. That's a high ranking, that patch. Of course, that's the original. That's the important one, Operation Friendship. Yeah, that's oh, here it is. Oh, here it is. She died. High ranking on the Reagan. Even all the courts ruled it goes forward. I was the guy on that. Nada. It's like they nuked my dad. There's so many of them that are dead. It's like when they nuked my dad to death in the Nevada test site, try to make a sequel out of me. I see this chick, she's got a YouTube site jumping off. Yay, I am out there. Oh, fuck, I'm so sick of this feel-good fairy tale shit and denial this country's in. You know, go get your slave-made gear. Another shirtwaist fire. What's that? Like talking to a fucking wall. Lori made these years ago. Remember when we used to hang our artwork, her and I's on the pier at OB? Hung out to dry. I ain't gonna quit you. No, I ain't gonna quit you. Fuck, what a good actor. All of these fucking actors. They all quit me. I remember my mom saying, Kevin, when are you gonna get fucking remarried? You've been single for a long fucking time. When I find a fucking girl, when I kiss her, she raises her left leg at the knee and is willing to stomp grapes barefooted. Why don't you go out on the Great Salt Lake, catch you a mermaid? Go get you a blue marlin. Yeah? Yeah, I guess I could do that. I don't know, I guess I've got myself, I guess I'm just old school. I guess, it's all I've ever known my whole life since I was born. is to be on the landscape and to be in symphony with the birds and fight for them. That's all I've ever known my whole life. That's all I've ever done my whole life. I guess it's hard for me to wrap around my mind that no one else thinks like I do, or hardly anyone. And I really don't give a fuck about money. I don't. When a doctor looks you right in the eyes, tells you got 2 months to live, going in and out of a coma, it's a hard shit. I don't know. I guess I just never evolved like the rest of everybody else into this obey, consume. I don't know. I don't even believe in weekends. I don't like holidays. I don't believe in any of that stuff. I don't. I just morning, evening, sun, stars, food, love, friends, family. I like to spend time with my grandchildren. Walk on the beach, watch sunsets. Make some art, fight for Mother Earth. Be conscious and fight the fuckers that fucking kill Mother Earth. It's all I've ever known my whole fucking life since the day I was born. I've been fighting Son of Robbery since my very first memory. And I'm the activist that wins. I win a lot of fights, including this one so far. That's a tough foe. This bird catastrophe is the Chinese reactors melting down in China. It's perfectly correlated. And that's an unarguable fact that there's jet stream moves left. Oh, that's clear over in China. I remember John Huntsman told me, well, a lot of this pollution's coming over is from China. Yeah, no shit, but okay, so pollution can come over here from automobiles and we detect it. We'll report that in the LA Times, the New York Times, and fucking Operation, CBS, ABC, but we won't report Fukushima fallout or Chinese nuclear fallout. The lead Chinese science physicist who runs the whole program, who is this little SMR, it's just a little fast breeder, it's hotter, this whole fairy tale, this SMR is all the rage, everybody's going all in. Every time they've ever been tried, they fall. They fucking meltdown after meltdown, including at Idaho National Lab multiple times, including at Rocketdyne at Santa Susana. Oh, Santa Susana, don't you cry for me. I came to Utah with them, rode from... you think about that, the hot fucking reactor they brought here. I was talking to Brian the other day, and these people that are supposedly fighting cancer, and he says, well, I didn't hear... Of course you didn't hear about it. The 2 hot reactors are right there at Energy Solutions. Fuck, all these people that got cancer, you talk to them at LDS, what are you talking about? There's the fucking biggest nuclear dump site in the fucking world right there. Not to mention fucking Stericycle's right here. Stericycle builds Mad Cow, and they promised and made a deal with Dirty Herbie they would leave by 2018 in Bountiful. Have they left? What year is it? For the ignorant have inherited the fucking earth. I'm sick of it. I'm so tired of the ignorant fucking stupid motherfuckers. And their ignorant puppet pie. Hello, you dumb fuckers. The birds. They're dying from fucking the fallout from this nuclear reactor. Unarguable fact. I know the rules like nobody else on earth. Fact. The only time that letter is ever sent out is when they unarguably know there's been a nuclear meltdown. Only time it gets sent out. And it was sent out. Arriva, the French company, under the international IAEA fucking contract. Part of the UN fucking, they are a UN part of it. They have to send it out to all Denmark, and they cannot send it out if they don't know. They sent out the letter. It got leaked to CNN, Anonymous leaked it out in the middle of the night. The imminent radiation fallout letter was sent to the United States Department of Energy, Jennifer Granholm, in her hands. Her and Biden sat on it, just like fucking Obama did, cover up, just like Trump did, Fukushima. Now Trump's nuclear. That's an arguable fact. There's a meltdown going on in fucking China. Oh, state-run media going to tell you in China? Huh. TASS, Pravda in Russia going to tell you? Fuck. They're church mice compared to the state-run fucking media here in the United States. Fuck, we have fucking more fucking state-run media, more repressed media than any place on the face of the earth. I like how Trump fucking going off filing these lawsuits now when he's the guy that fucking killed net neutrality. It's like Reyes here. He's going to sue fucking Google. He's going to go support Trump in fucking Nevada when our Attorney General, when he's part of the group that brought the NSA here. They're here. For the ignorant have inherited the earth. These fucking birds, it's fucking, I'll come up with a name for it, and I'll put it in the tag, you know. Use your imagination. More Chinese bird flu, I guess. The nuclear bird flu. Fucking the United States, one flew over the fucking cuckoo nest. For the ignorant have inherited the fucking earth. Well, I hope Rad Chick's doing alright. I'm gonna go talk to her daughter here. She lives here close. I haven't heard from her for a while. I usually keep pretty good tabs on her. Lori, what an artist who quit. That's what they all fucking do. All those fucking females, especially the San Diego ones. Fuck all of them. Not everyone on the earth. Well, not earth. In the United States. They took the fucking flowers out of their hair in their idealistic fight. You know, the men are even worse. And they gave up on Mother Earth. They gave it up. For what, a shiny coffin? Oh, and a house on the hill. Look at my equity. Look, oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I'd rather live in a fucking tent. Fuck that. I mean, I live in a teepee. I live in my wigwam. Sad. I ain't gonna quit you. Fuck everybody quit me. Good. I hope you fucking all do. Fucking, you know, you get butthurt on the Trumpism, so you run away. Fuck, come back. Fucking Obama. I'm so fucking sick of it. You know, I'm in this fight to fucking win it. You know, you want to fucking hang around with me and be in it, then fucking hang around being it. Or otherwise, fucking leave me the fuck alone. You know, these people that fucking bait me in friendship fucking for a while, and everything they ask, I do. And they're just in it for, I don't know what they're in for. You think about all the artists and everybody that was fucking all gung-ho in this fucking thing, they're all gone. Where the fuck are they? None of them even talk anti-nuclear. They don't even talk Fukushima. What the fuck happened? Not me, motherfucker. I'm in for the long haul. I'm in the long haul. Kevin Blanche. Oh, the activist that wins. Fucking salmon collapse. These fucking birds. It's fucking fallout from China and Japan. Fuktonium bird flu. The Fuku flu. Fuku, cuckoo, cuckoo, choo. One flew over the fucking bird nest America. Stand tuned.